Marijuana should be legalized in all 50 states because it would help people medically and it would help the country economically. The US currently spends $3.6 billion on law enforcement for marijuana. Legalizing marijuana in the US would earn $8.7 billion in tax revenue. Marijuana has also shown to help people medically. This can be seen with cancers, seizures, and more. By legalizing marijuana, it would help people medically, which would improve their quality of life, and more money can go back into the country in the places that we need it. The issue of marijuana legalization became an issue in 1970 when the government passed the Controlled Substances Act. This was part of Nixon's war on drugs. In the act, it states that individual states also have to have a ban on drugs. This is so that the local police departments can arrest people for the distribution and use of certain drugs. If certain states don't want to have a ban on drugs, they don't have to. This is a loophole in the CSA. Since the federal government doesn't have enough resources to cover the whole United States, then states can get away with not having certain drugs illegal. Now it's up to state legislators and the people to decide if legal marijuana is a good thing. Many states haven't made a decision, but 9 states and the District of Columbia have legalized marijuana, Colorado being one of them. Reported by the Colorado Department of Health and Environment, marijuana has helped 86,755 people with an illness that they had in the month of June 2018 alone. Of that number, 2,672 people were using marijuana for seizures, and 26,851 patients were using it for muscle spasms. This shows that marijuana isn't just helping people economically, but it's helping people medically. One example that shows how marijuana is helping people economically is in the article, Session Revises Obama's Policy on Marijuana Legalization, stating that one constant impact of legalization has been a modest bump in state tax revenue. A majority of the tax dollars made in Colorado goes straight to public schools and public construction. Each state that legalizes marijuana gets to choose where they want that money to go. Posted by Westworld, $41 million went to public schools and public health in the form of a grant in Colorado. Republican Tim Ryan has also made statements about marijuana and has said studies have shown that marijuana legalization could save $7.7 billion in averted enforcement costs and add $6 billion in additional tax revenue. That's a $13.7 billion net savings, not to mention the 782,000 jobs that could be made just on day one. It has been shown that marijuana can help people with serious medical issues, some of those issues being cancer and AIDS. Marijuana is used for cancer patients who are very nauseous, and it helps to curb this nausea and increase appetite in cancer and AIDS patients. Since marijuana has been legal, the states that it is legal in, they are able to do more research on marijuana and see how it affects the human body. A preclinical study published in the Journal of the Alzheimer's Disease found that a small dose of THC, a chemical found in marijuana, can slow the production of beta-amyloid proteins, thought to be a key contributor to the progression of Alzheimer's. Marijuana is helping people in need, and if it's legal, then more research can be done throughout the whole country to see how it can actually help people. Now that marijuana has been legalized in some states, other states are starting to see the benefits. There are the economic benefits and the medical benefits that are appealing to certain states. Some people are worried about the addictive qualities of marijuana, but only 9% of people using marijuana become addicted, compared to the 32% of people who get addicted to tobacco. And when comparing tobacco to marijuana, Tobacco is way more addictive, and it's not helping people medically. In some cases, it can even cause people more harm. Now people need to get the word out and end the stigmas around marijuana. The biggest part is to help people see the need for marijuana and how it can actually help people. Then people can vote yes to legal marijuana, which can help people and the country overall. Legalizing marijuana could help the economy, but most of all, it could help the people of the United States.